I warned Keefe D to take his ass over there. There's no extradition laws over there. So I'm warning you now, Puffy. Take your ass over there. Reggie prediction. I know Puffy is smart enough, and he probably done already cleaned his houses. But sexual predators, what do they do? And we'd be like, damn, why? They treat their sex tapes like, y'all remember that song, Me and My Girlfriend, that Pac did? What he was talking about? What was Pac talking about, y'all? And that, do y'all really know what he was talking about? For those of y'all know what he's talking about, he was talking about a gun, but sexual predators is what hold on to their tapes. And cops know that. So I wouldn't be surprised if some storages or some of Puffy properties be getting raided real soon, because they need to get to those tapes. They get one of those tapes with him with those little people that's been making the accusations. Woo, man. Done. But Puffy the type, he'll blow his brains out, guarantee ya. Or do like he did on that corkscrew lie, how he did. We know what you did, Puff. Misa told us, nigga, you slit your wrist. He gonna do something stupid like that.
Reggie Wright has his own set of claims and looks like we should have believed him months ago. It has been a long time ever since sexual assault allegations, murder charges, along with years of physical abuse against his girlfriends came to light against Diddy, formerly known as Puff Daddy, but no one seemed to have taken action against any of it. Yet, just recently, the feds have taken over the rapper's mansions, and it seems like Reggie was right all this time.
Yeah, well, in fairness, nothing has happened yet but some search warrants. To this date, when we tape this, nothing's happened but some search warrants, but I do believe he's going to be taken into custody, just like I did, and like I said on Keefe D, within the month.
I believe it.
And,
I believe it.
And so, yeah, I mean, it was just only obvious. Yeah, you know, a lot of people are probably saying right now, it's because he pissed off the people in the high society or the Illuminati and all of that stuff.
In a sense, it's true.
Well, hire people.
But no, I look at it like this. If anybody ever has been around dealers or whatever, dealers piss off the buyers, people that buy, the smokers that hang out and go do this and do that. Once you do that, you're gonna be that free ticket that smoker gonna speak on when he get caught. Yeah. So this is what Puffy doing, but not in the sense of drugs.
Take a look.
Y'all know Gene Deal has also said that he saw the check made out to Von Zip for what he believes was paid for the murder of Tupac to Von Zip for Gene to be made out, you know, to be given to Keefe D. So that's right there to show you that he just say what said that for that particular interview. He also said that Keefe D said Reggie Wright's going to be arrested if he gets arrested. And I hear a lot of y'all echoing that. And I want y'all to understand something. Just because someone says, they gonna say, I'm gonna tell on you. How many times have y'all heard that in your life? From your wife or your girlfriend? Yeah. I'm gonna tell the police you did this and do that. Be like, well, you know I ain't did no shit like that. Why you gonna say that? Puffy's in trouble now. If Puffy was in trouble, Puffy would be sitting in the cell next to Keefe D right now. Vegas can't prove a case on Puffy Combs until or if they decide to go and do some checking on that check that Gene Deal keeps talking about.
If what Reggie says about Diddy is to be believed, hip-hop musician Sean Diddy Combs operated a drug trafficking, human trafficking, coercive, and abusive ring. Following the Homeland Security sleuths' raids on his Miami and Los Angeles residences, shocking information has surfaced. Wright claims that the hip-hop entrepreneur has a history of using his wealth and influence to get people to carry out his nefarious tasks. To add to his already extensive rap sheet, Diddy was surrounded by powerful people, and many illicit activities occurred behind closed doors, with the hip-hop artist exploiting many individuals who had big dreams. Reggie also disclosed, similar to Gene Deal, that R&B artist Cassie, real name Cassandra Ventura, filed a lawsuit in 2023 claiming Combs had repeatedly trafficked, raped, and physically assaulted her over a 10-year period. In her lawsuit, she stated that shortly after they met, Combs signed the singer to his label in 2005 at the age of 19, while he was already 37. She claimed that this led the singer into his ostentatious, fast-paced, and drug-fueled lifestyle. According to Miss Ventura, the violence started as soon as their relationship did, and in 2018, when she was attempting to break it off, he broke into her Los Angeles home and sexually assaulted her. But a day after Combs filed the complaint, it was settled for an unknown sum of money. Later, in an interview, Miss Ventura stated that she had decided to resolve this matter amicably. But the sum paid, according to Combs' lawyer, was in no way an admission of wrongdoing and did not alter his rejection of the accusations. Naturally, 3 additional women have since filed complaints in the Southern District of New York, claiming that Combs violated their sexual rights, as reported by NBC News. When the alleged assaults occurred, 2 of the women claimed to have been teenagers. Apart from that, shocking audio recordings that link hip-hop tycoon P. Diddy to the killing of legendary artist Tupac Shakur have also been presented in court as evidence, according to Reggie. Dwayne Keefe D. Davis, a West Coast mobster and potential murder suspect of Tupac, is heard bragging on the tape about Diddy supposedly planning the hit on the legendary rapper. In the terrifying 2-hour and 25-minute covert police interview with the LAPD, Keefe D. stated that Diddy had promised him $1 million in exchange for Tupac's murder. As Las Vegas prosecutors present their case against Keefe D., the audio recording, which is currently a crucial piece of evidence in the murder trial, has surfaced. In fact, Keefe D., 60, is heard joking and laughing with cops on the unsettling tape over Diddy's supposed role in Tupac's September 1996 murder in Las Vegas. The mob boss asserts that, in the mid-1990s, he ordered Diddy to have Tupac shot to death, yet he has no concrete proof for this claim. Gene Deal claims that in addition to Reggie, Diddy's Little Black Book seems to include more information than just contact numbers. There are rumors that it provides access to a world of scandalous encounters and invitation-only gatherings that exceed ordinary Hollywood parties.
Because when they were in the room and they would go in the room with another couple, right? And I've seen some things happen in the jacuzzi. Like when I'm the only one could go to the room 9 times out of 10. When Puff was the one who, was in the presidential suite, I'm the only one allowed. I gotta watch the door. No one can get into that door. I'm the only one that had the pass key or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes you would hear a boom, 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 a thump or whatever the situation is and stuff like that. Yo, what's up? Everything good? And sometimes they would open the door. I'm right there by the door. Sometimes you see things you don't want to see.
Bruh, I knew about the plug fetishes because I saw that with my own eyes. I knew about him and Kim being swingers with other people, whether it was another male or another woman or a male and a woman together. I saw that with my own eyes. You gotta realize is that after 2005, I didn't see anything that Puff was doing or what he didn't do. Puff had got addicted to opioids. And being addicted to those things bring other drugs on. I seen Puff smoke a cigarette. I never saw him smoke a cigarette. He was on the beach smoking a cigarette on YouTube. Then I seen him, you know, smoking weed, drinking. I was like, that ain't the Puff I know. Drinking like he was and doing all like that. And so that ain't the Puff that I knew. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta realize he had a certain respect around me because I was his OG from the same game. You understand? And he knew I was law enforcement. He knew I didn't play certain things. So he ain't gonna do what he do around other people in front of me because he knew I'm gonna check him on that.
We were in Cancun and we were on our way to the Island of Women. You understand? And this is all it was, bro. For whatever reason, dude was playing with Puff. He went behind him and grabbed his trunks and pulled them down.
According to Gene, Diddy has been actively involved in organizing the infamous gay parties that the rich and famous in Hollywood are said to frequent. Diddy seems to be more than just a guest there. He actively seeks out more attendees, turning these get-togethers into an exclusive and hidden organization.
But it all started, we was in Atlanta. And this story starts when I'm with Puff and he's in the exotic bookstores and he's doing shopping, right? He's shopping, getting his stuff and everything like that. So, you know, this is the first time I was ever in an exotic bookstore with Puff. So, you know, I'm giving him his space. He's taking things off the shelves and stuff like that because they gave him a brown paper bag. When they gave him a brown paper bag, he was just putting stuff in there. So I said, damn, you know, he got to go put it on the counter and, you know, show everybody what he's getting. So as he going, I'm just looking at the places where he picking stuff from. So there's one part he picked up some things from up here on my left side. And then he picked like quite a few of them down. I was like, okay. He put them in the bag. So when I went by there and I looked up there and it said plugs. And I was like, hey, yo. I said, yo, what are you getting this for? And it said plugs. And he was like, yo, can I do my shopping by myself? I said, yeah, you could do it by yourself, brother. And he started walking and everything like that. When he got I just waited at the counter. When he got to the counter, he didn't even have to show the guy nothing. He just gave the guy a wad of money. I mean, like, he gave the guy a stack something like this. And Puff wasn't the dude that carried no 20s and no 50s and nothing like that. And I mean, like, he just said, boom. And we walked out the store.
To clear up any misunderstandings, Gene also says that Diddy had objectives beyond his own, as it seems that Diddy has been organizing these events not just for his personal amusement, but also to persuade other strongmen to participate in strange activities. Deal claims that Diddy invites other people to attend the scandalous gathering, so hiring male prostitutes isn't just for his own pleasure.
A lot of freaky stuff is going on. You gotta use your mind. What they was doing with those plugs.
Right.
That was crazy. Yeah, it was real wild.
Following that, Gene has also painted a striking portrait of Turkish baths as a typical location for gay men to have secret gay parties.
I knew I should wait outside of Turkish baths for them. You know what they do in the Turkish baths?
No, I don't.
Oh, you don't? Okay. That's where a lot of gay men meet. And they all take hot baths together. To each his own though, bruh. But that's a lot of that these guys get into when they start having certain meetings with certain people and they meet them at the Turkish bath and they do their meetings and they meet their people in those type of situations where they're comfortable at. So they don't have to worry about their indiscretions coming out. You mean? You understand what I'm saying? So that's why, you know, twice, sometimes 3 times a week, me and the driver be outside. He'll run into the Turkish bath. Got that big ass tub at home, but you wanna go? No, go ahead.
He suggested that, because of Diddy's organizing skills, these exchanges are more than just hot baths. Rather, they are part of a larger network where people secretly get together for shady sexual acts.
We had this artist with us, right? And we were staying in the presidential suite at the hotel. And this particular artist and Puff, they told me, don't let nobody come in the room. So I said, all right, cool. So I propped my chair by the room door while they went in. So this artist's cousin knocked on the door. So I went to him and I let him in because I knew him, I see his face and everything. I've seen his face several times before. He said, yo, I gotta speak to my cousin. And I said to him, I said, well, they busy right now, man, and they told me don't let nobody come in the room. He said, yo, I'm going in the room to get my cousin out. And I said, bruh, you ain't going in the room to get your cousin out. They told me nobody could go in the room. So he said, I don't care who you are, what you doing like that. I'm going to get my cousin. He went to go and try to open the room. I grabbed his ass, joked him up, and slammed him on the piano. And the next thing you know, Puff and this artist run out the room naked. And so then I said, I see the artist trying to grab a towel. Puff didn't give a shit. And the artist like, yo, what's wrong? What's going on? What's going on? He's like, yo, Gene, that's my cousin. And I was like, yo, my man, he was trying to get in the room and y'all told me don't let nobody else come in, let nobody come in this room. And Puff just looked at the artist and the artist said, you ain't want to come up in there? It was a lot of freaky shit going on.
Currently, Reggie and Gene insist that the cases are just the beginning and the raid is not the end. They believe that it was done in the rapper's absence to spare Diddy an enormous amount of embarrassment because the charges include making Cassie carry a gun, several assaults, and human trafficking.
Cassie book is Kim's book. Bro, when y'all look at this thing and saying force, y'all think this that he probably threatened to beat her, threatened to do something like that. That ain't what force is. It could come from the mentality. Yo, he put her in a certain position, in a certain situation, in a certain time in her life. You understand what I'm saying? That she saw no way out other than doing what he told her to do. He had mentally controlled her. It's like a pimp. Diddy had pimp potential. He had her mind messed up where it controlled her. She felt no way out. She felt like if she walked out the door, he wasn't gonna do the music no more. If she went somewhere or she ran and didn't want to do that, their relationship not only would have been over, he would have painted a picture that nobody else in the industry would have dealt with her. I seen him do it before. I seen him even tell people on the phone before, like, yo, like he did Wendy Williams.
That's all for today's video. Make sure to leave your thoughts in the comments below. For more updates, hit the bell icon.